During this project, we're going to decoupage elements of a composition together and then work into it with mixed media. I hope you enjoy it. Our first step in this composition is to build from far to near, top to bottom. So hopefully you've already planned out what the composition will look like through sketches. And now we can take an entity like sheet music or written poetry or some type of topography or whatever you've decided to compose your background with and either cut or tear those out and place over the picture plane. Once you've filled the desired area of your background, it's time to move the pieces aside and start to lay down some medium. I'm using matte varnish as a decoupage medium just in case I want to photograph my work and I don't want hot spots or glossy areas to show. Pour out as much as you feel you'll need. And then begin to lay a layer of decoupage down over the entire surface that you're expecting to work into. Remember to always put a layer of decoupage medium over top of anything that you place down, and don't allow anything to overlap without decoupage medium in between those two surfaces. In this case, I have my entire background filled with decoupage medium, and I'm covering every area that I decoupage down and nothing is overlapping. Now I'll start with a second layer, spread each piece out, and then I'll eventually decoupage over top of this layer. I'll lay down my last layer, which is my foreground or area of emphasis, and then decoupage over top of it. After the work is dried overnight, I can work directly into the image using different media, or I can take a picture of it, drop it into Photoshop, filter it, and reprint it either larger, smaller, or with different textural qualities. If you are going to photograph your work to adjust and reprint, make sure you tape the edges down so you get a nice flat surface to work with. When taking your photograph, make sure that your device is flat so you don't get any keystoning. Send the image to your computer, adjust in Photoshop, and then reprint on either watercolor or heavy drawing paper in an inkjet printer. In this case, I'm printing on 80-pound watercolor paper, 11 by 14. Whether you choose to work directly into the decoupaged surface or the reprint, the use of mixed media will remain the same. Start from top to bottom, far to near, and work with watercolors first, laying down washes that will define the areas of color and overall structure. And then use heavier media like oil pastels and acrylics for your areas of emphasis, detail, and overall unity of the piece.